Have you guys thought about running together for the mayor of New York?
Running for mayor of New York, I think a lot of people, they actually do not want to be mayor. They're just into like kink shaming. Because why would you want to be mayor? Like, think about the last time somebody was like, "Hey, the mayor of New York, I love that guy. Oh, yeah. He's the best." Like, you running for mayor, you're automatically the enemy of the people. NYPD does not like you. No matter what idea you put forward sounds stupid. You're not gonna be able to fix the trains. You're gonna become the butt of jokes on late night. People on BuzzFeed are gonna do like exposés about you. And even if you have good ideas, there's just so much like bureaucracy and other things in New York City that like you'd be like, yo, I want to change this. You have like 4 groups like, no, we're not doing that. And now you just look like you're not getting anything done. I don't see us running for mayor anytime soon. It seems like a good idea in theory, but that would definitely ruin the brand. You imagine like you're waiting for the train and it says like your next train's in 20 minutes. You're like, fuck Jesus and Mero. Like, no.
These motherfuckers, fix this shit. Right? We don't want those problems.
Also, our press conferences would be so aggressive. They'd be like, what are you doing about there's people parking in bike lanes? I'm like, what are you doing? Huh?
What are you doing?
You wanna fight? I'll go outside right now. I don't care if you work for Fox 5. Listen, these dukes still work. Let's go, Rosanna Scotto.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Why don't you move the car? Huh? Oh. You saw it. You coming? So you saw the car there, and you coming to tell me about it instead of doing something by yourself. Be a little bit more proactive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and Mero can't be mayor here. Here's our hat. Now you're mayor. Now you do. You fix everything.
You win.
All right?
You win.
You got all the ideas. Next question.
Dummy.
Next question.
In the primary coming up, it's going to be the first time that New York is doing ranked choice voting. I guess Miro, you're not voting or are you in? You're in
no,
Jersey, right?
I mean, like, I could commit voter fraud, like, but I'm not going to. My entire family's there, so like, I'm the only one in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm very like in tune with like what's going on over there because it affects like my mom, my sister, my nephew, my brother, everybody. So, and I've been keeping an eye on it.
At this point, is there anyone you guys like? Have you thought about what all 5 candidates are going to be or anything?
At this point, it's not so much what candidates you like, it's which candidates you dislike. And it's more important to get the people you dislike off that ballot. Because, everyone's like, Andrew Yang, he's terrible. There's some real wackadoos on this ballot because Eric Adams, his actual TV ad, he's like, I'm Eric Adams. He was like, I was beat up by NYPD, so I joined them. And it's just like, that's a hot take, my guy. That's a hot take.
Let's see how that works out. Interesting strategy, Cotton.
And you got to get these people out of here. So, shout out to all the workers and all the activists that made this happen. Now we have the early voting, which we never had before in New York. So now you have much more time because with your actual job and stuff, you might not have time to go to the ballots. You have more time to go to the ballots, and you have the rank voting. So it's giving more people an opportunity to get their voice heard. But it's definitely at this point, it's like you gotta get the wackadoos out of there. Just like, even if you don't feel strongly on some of like the more alternate candidates, like Diane and Maya and all of those, get them to the top of the ballot because the 2 front runners right now, they seem like the type of people who would be mayor of New York City and not in a good way. They definitely seem like people who will be the butt of Dipset jokes, and we cannot allow them to be the head of New York City.
No, we can't. Yeah. Remember Cameron had the Fuck Giuliani t-shirts? If you have rappers making shirts that say fuck the whoever mayor, like that's not a good mayor. You know what I'm saying? I'm firmly in like the Diane Morales, Maya Wiley camp. Like Jesus said, like those are people with like actual ideas, real New Yorkers. Dan's a former educator, so like that's has a special place in my heart as also a former educator, and they just have good ideas, you know what I mean? But like Jesus said, like there's so much bureaucracy and red tape and bullshit and special interest groups in New York City that it makes doing the right thing really hard. But out of this crowded weird field, like I see them two as like actual agents of change and being like, yo, listen, we're gonna fix this.